Good afternoon, guys. It is June 2nd, 2020. Wanted to do this video just to update you on the vacuums. I'm sorry about the lack of videos, but life has been kind of hectic. um, as I'm sure most of you probably know from everything that's going on right now. So wanted to do a quick update for you. Nothing has really changed all that much except for one thing, and that is I am definitely truly considering getting rid of the sanitaire. And I know a lot of you have kind of like told me, no, don't get rid of the sanitaire, don't get rid of the sanitaire. Well, guys, there's a reason that I want to get rid of it. Okay? I'll just start off by saying I like the sanitaire. I think it cleans great. I think it's excellent. I think it's durable. I think it lasts a long time. I think it works really, really well. But it is very big for my house. And it's just not very economical for me. Like my Kirby is way more functional than the sanitary. The sanitary is cool. I love it. I enjoy it, but it just is difficult for me to use and to manage. And it takes up a huge chunk of my closet, and I don't have a whole lot of storage space. So, if I had a more narrow sanitaire, I might keep it. But this one is wide, it's large, it just is too much for me to manage. So, yeah, bottom line is it is extremely large and it is extremely heavy. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Please do not ask me to ship it to you or to send it to you. Guys, I really don't have the time or the energy to do that. I would love to send you a vacuum if I could, but I'm just not to that level of running my YouTube channel yet. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and find somebody local who is in need of a vacuum cleaner and hopefully give this to them. If not, then I'll probably sell it or do something, I don't know. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this vacuum cleaner. I have worked on it several times. I put a brand new motor in it, a new cord, a new fan. I've done a lot to it. So it's kind of bittersweet. Like I said, I love it. I enjoy it. But it is just way too large for this house. So, and I've got these other ones. I have the Eureka Mighty Mite up there, which I do enjoy using. I do have my Auric, which I do use frequently. My Eureka Smart Vac, which I do use pretty much almost on a daily basis. And it's held up so well. I mean, this one is a 2007, and I bought it in 2017, and it's coming up on 15 years old. And it still runs great. And so, yes, this one is large and heavy, but um, but the Sanitaire is just really, really big. And not to mention the bags are kind of a pain to change on it for me. And I know I could get the ST style bag, but it's just way more expensive than it's worth to me. It's not worth putting that much energy into it. And it's not worth maintaining a machine that I barely use. I mean, this machine gets used only like a handful of times per year. Um, so, yeah, it's not an easy decision, but one of these machines has to go because I am running out of space. I'm getting overwhelmed with the amount that I have. And I really do not need 4 or 5 vacuum cleaners. I mean, that's just the bottom line. And I'm more likely to grab this one for heavy duty jobs than I am the Sanitaire. And I know the Sanitaire is a little better built, but like I said, if it's just so big and so difficult to manage, then it's just not really worth it. The Kirby has the transmission in it, and it holds up really well. I will say, for anyone wondering, this Kirby, I wanted the Kirby, I bought the Kirby, I absolutely was looking for a Kirby for so many years, and this is the one that I feel is going to stay in my collection for as long as I can keep it in my collection. So, yeah, that's just one thing that I've thought about, and people have argued with me, like, oh, you don't want to get rid of the Sanitaire, it's a good vacuum, I understand, but you need to remember that this is my YouTube channel. These are my vacuum cleaners. I can do with them as I please. So, the decision really is not yours. To whoever says, don't get rid of the Sanitaire, don't get rid of the Sanitaire. I understand you enjoy the videos. I enjoy the Sanitaire. I really do. But, in the grand scheme of things, my home is important to me. To keep my home organized, clean, and the amount of stuff that I have in here under control. And so to me, freeing up a little bit of space is more important to me than having a vacuum cleaner that I enjoy. Yeah, like, I've been debating for a long time on whether or not to get rid of the Sanitaire. Every time I pull it out of the closet and I touch it, I just think, oh, do I really want to? You know? Because honestly, I love it. I love the way it feels. It feels very solid in the hand. It's reliable. It is solid. It is quality. But I don't think that it's really any better than the Kirby. Because if I didn't have the Kirby, I would probably keep the Sanitaire for now. But since I have the Kirby, and I tend to grab the Kirby more, the Kirby is just more worth it to me. And I'll tell you one thing. These vacuum cleaners, okay, my closet, I have limited closet space. It has been incredibly weird. The Eureka Smart Vac has been in my downstairs closet on the first floor for a while now because it's just easy to grab, and if my parents need to grab a vacuum and clean something up real quick, they've got the hose on it and everything. They don't have to, mess with stuff or switch things around or pull hoses off. It's all together. And so I've kept it downstairs for a while just because of the convenience, and it does clean well, and it's just right there and easy to grab. I will use other vacuums downstairs at times. I will use the Kirby downstairs at times. I will use the Auric downstairs at times. I use just about every machine regularly, other than the Sanitaire. And the reason why the Sanitaire doesn't get used that much is, like I said, it is extremely large and it's extremely heavy. So, it's difficult for me to manage, and I get really worn out after vacuuming. Um, so it really just depends, because I am physically challenged, okay? It may not look like it from my videos, but I am truly physically challenged. I have moderate cerebral palsy. I can walk, I can do things, but I am limited to how much I can do. And the Sanitaire just is draining on me. It's a lot of work. And not to mention that the maintenance is a little bit more challenging with the bags, at least for me. And it just, I don't know. I love it, but it just has its limitations for me. And I'm not saying that the Sanitaire is a bad vacuum by any means at all. I think that it is one of the best vacuum cleaners you can get. But, for my situation and circumstances, it just is not that beneficial. And I have tried to make it work several times, and it just doesn't work for me that well. So, eventually, I will be getting rid of the Sanitaire somehow. I will not be throwing it in the trash, I guarantee it. I'm going to try to find somebody who can use it and see if they need it. So, anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.